give that talk. Please make it tomorrow. It's like, I don't have slides. Do it.
Hi, my name is Eddie and we're here at Web Engineering 2019 in the lovely Palma, Mallorca, Spain. We've met so many amazing people. The Dashboard Hub team have really been speaking to everyone and has really got stuck in and helped out, and people have already asked if they're going to come next year, so it's been great. An Unconference is where there's no planned talks. People turn up on the day and propose talks they would like to give. So it was really, really interesting. It was so good and so many great talks, and we videoed them. Subscribe to my channel below so when the videos do come out from the talks, you get notified of those videos. It wasn't just about coding, it was also about soft skills, a whole variety. Body language, how to present at a talk, how to present at a meeting, how you can change your coding to reduce the impact on climate change. So tech is for everyone, tech is for you. Hi, my name's Eddie. I'm here at Web Engineering 2019 in Palma. We've had an amazing weekend, so many great conversations, so many great talks, and I have Christian with me, and let's hear more about his weekend, what he learned. He's forgotten which talks he went to, but we've got plan B questions, so don't worry. So how was your weekend? And introduce yourself as well. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Christian. I'm a developer, I'm a consultant. I help people develop better code. I help companies not fuck up so many projects. My weekend, you already said it was awesome. Again, I really want to come here every year. We talked about 4 times a year last night. That would be great.
That would be really good.
I really love it here. The weather was like, I think it was bad weather, but it was
still awesome.
It was still awesome. It's warm. We could jump into the pool. We had not only the weather in the cool pool, but we also had the sessions, and there was a new thing this year. There were workshops on Friday, and I attended the workshop from Judith about feedback, giving feedback, receiving feedback. That was probably one of the talks or workshops or whatever where I learned the most. From my head, I can't say any talk where I learned more because, yeah, it was really awesome. She's great. The workshop was great. I had a great weekend. Yesterday I tried to give talks. No one voted for them. Today it got the most votes for some reason, so I was able to give a talk. Last night I talked to someone about some tech stuff, and I told that person, I have this idea of a talk about DevOps without Docker. And he said, yeah, give that talk. Please make it tomorrow. I was like, I don't have slides. Do it. I don't remember who that was. I suggested the talk. It got voted. I asked the audience, who of you told me to give the talk last night? No hand went up.
Really? Okay.
I don't know if that person is too hungover. I would understand.
Or maybe they've forgotten as well.
Or I made it up. I don't know.
Yeah. Either way, it was one of the most voted talks, if not the most voted talk.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I heard lots of good things about it actually,
Cool.
with other people I spoke to. So it was great. I was really sad I couldn't record it or be there. With Judith's talk on Friday, Judith's workshop on Friday, so many people spoke positively about it. I was there. Unfortunately, it was in German, so I didn't quite understand what was going on, but I could see people were really passionate about it, really engaged, getting involved, and that screamed 1,000 words. But what are the 1 or 2 points that were really you took away and you think, right, that was really positive, that's really good, I'm gonna do that?
One thing was that she started with the definition of feedback. I learned that I didn't know what feedback was. So for instance, she said, if you say, this is stupid, let me make up something concrete. If I say, your camera setup is stupid, then that's no feedback. I'm sorry, I don't want to hurt you. That is no feedback because it has my opinion in there. It has not only my opinion, it's a judgment. So it was a judgment, and she explained to us that a good feedback would be at first, you describe on what you saw. You don't put in any judgment in there.
Okay.
You don't put in your opinion. You just say, I see that there are 2 cameras, and I think I should be captured by 4 cameras.
Right,
that is
okay.
actually bad feedback as well, but it's getting in the right direction.
I see what you mean, okay.
So that was something what I really learned, that it's important to give feedback in a good way. And I learned that it was quite easy. We sat together in groups of 3 person. We didn't know each other, and we were supposed to give each other feedback.
Okay, awesome.
And I was so scared of that. I was like, holy shit, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. What do I say? I don't know her. I saw her an hour ago for the first time. I haven't really talked to her. How should I give her feedback? For some reason, it was very easy. Judith told us how to do it. We did it. I told her that I realized that she immediately started to talk to us and join our group, and she was very open about that, and that made it easier for me to react to her and to give her feedback. It actually gave me the chance to give that feedback to her. So that was really cool, and I was really scared 30 seconds before starting that. So I don't know, that was a really, really good thing to learn. Yeah.
Awesome. It sounds great. There's so many great things about it. So
actually, again, I think Judith is very, very awesome. She's so valuable for this conference. At one point, there's going to be just a Judith track. That's definitely going to happen because people learn how awesome it is, how much knowledge she has. And
it's true, she does, and she's really keen to share it, and she's really, she's not judgmental. She's really good at that. I think she takes her own advice in what she teaches, so I think that's excellent. She does have a podcast, but it's in German. So
I see. She actually said something very valuable during the session selection as well. There was some session, I don't know what it was about, but people suggested, hey, Judith, you could join that session. And she was like, I think I'm not the right person because I'm not the person to participate in crying about something.
Yeah.
I want to talk about how to improve this. And she just said that during the session selection, and I learned something in that moment because it completely makes sense. Everyone loves to cry about how sad their life is, and I don't know, but it makes way more sense to talk about how can we improve this. And this should be the content of talks at conferences.
Absolutely, that's really good. That's really important, and I remember that. I think I caught that on camera as well.
Oh,
I think it was
cool.
really good. Because you're right, I took that on board as well, thinking you're right. If we just complain and moan, then nothing's going to happen. You're right. What should happen is make some actions. Let's do something positive rather than let's make the negative positive.
Yeah.
So glad you had a good weekend. Are you coming back next year?
Of course.
Of course.
How's that a question?
Exactly. I was testing.
This is one of the must events for me. I think it's probably the only event that there must be something very important not to come here because it's just so valuable to me. It's so much fun. It's learning a lot, talking with so many interesting people.
I agree completely. Last year, Sarah didn't come with me because it was her mum's 70th birthday and had a whole party. So that's okay. I'm still going to web engineering.
Yeah.
Just delay the party by a week. Web engineering is not moving.
Yeah, I understand.
And they'd had it without me, and it's I'm sad to miss it, but every year I want to come to this event.
I think what is also interesting is this. I don't know how many other conferences have this, but a lot of partners actually come here. Some of them just stay in the hotel or have a great time here or whatever, but some of them are actually here. For instance, Fabian's girlfriend gave this talk about archaeology this morning.
Oh, okay, awesome.
We're a web conference, but people talk about this. This is really, really awesome. I think this is a great thing about the conference.
It's so inclusive, right?
Yes, it is. I mean, we also learn something that probably is not that important for our day job, but we might still get something out of it that makes us a better person or makes us a better whatever. Maybe it sharpens our way of thinking.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I think this is so valuable that we just have all those talks here, not only introduction into Kubernetes or whatever.
Sure. I think it's great that the attendees choose what gets selected, and so they have an influence on that. So that's really good.
There's actually one interesting thing. I just said this introduction to Kubernetes thing, and a lot of conferences have a lot of introduction talks, and they quite often get the feedback you have too many introduction and not enough advanced talks. But if they're advanced talks, no one understands a thing, and it's always the wrong audience. And here, it worked out quite well. So we had those more advanced Kubernetes topics, and it was not the most polished and most well-prepared talk, because what Bastian did there was he asked around, and he had like 5 submissions on, I want to hear about this and about this and about this. Didn't fit into the schedule, so it was offered again as a second session, and I think this is just so awesome. That means if a new Kubernetes tool would have been released a week ago, he could have given a session about that. Other conferences prepare their schedules months in advance.
Yeah, and they're out of date probably by the time they happen.
Yes.
So it's true.
So you can really get up-to-date content here, which you can't get at normal conferences.
I agree. That's awesome. So what advice would you give to someone who's thinking about attending next year?
Attend. Just come here.
Yes, do it.
Do it.
Cool.
Thank you.
Awesome.